Came together to keep our promise to our veterans, to keep the faith. My fellow Americans, we stand here today. We think about all that our veterans have given to our nation, serving and sacrificing in uniform, just as they serve and sacrifice here at home, as educators, firefighters, law enforcement officers, construction workers, entrepreneurs, business leaders, doctors, nurses, and elected leaders, and so much more.
I'm scared.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Y, the channel.
Beside you.
And ghost box is going off. Well, besides unfortunately. Hi, it's Monday, November 11th, and it's also Veterans Day. So, happy Veterans Day? Have a good Veterans Day for all veterans, and everybody have a good Veterans Day. Appreciate the veterans in the military service. That's what this day is about. So this is more like, instead of Memorial Day for those who have passed or killed in action, but this is like more like, hey, see people and say hi to veterans. Thank them for their do that. That's so corny. I don't know. It's appropriate, but it's
Alexander.
Seems like it was overused in election season.
Beside you.
The President of the United States, Joe Biden, is laying the wreath on Arlington Cemetery.
I remember.
Where he's about to give a talk and then a speech and then...
And each of you and all of us, all of you, keep honoring the women and the men and the families who were born to battle. Keep protecting everything they fought for. Keep striving to heal our nation's wounds. Keep perfecting our union. We're the only nation in the world built on an idea. Every other nation is based on things like geography, ethnicity, religion. But we're the only nation, the only in the world, built on an idea. That idea is we're all created equal.
Leave up the wreath thing. And
very
yeah.
much.
And let's see, little vlogging news. Michael, who's a veteran, thank you for your service, is got news and his dealing with he has to go back to, anyways, he's going back to Africa for the Adua coin revival down there, since right Anabulele ran across the corrupt election thing, which is like everywhere. I mean, there's Venezuela and there's Russia, and now I question. The U.S. won the U.S. election. Ran smoothly, and the election process itself was doing what it should be doing. There was no twisted corruption. The twistedness was elsewhere. But I won't talk about that for right now. It's like too much to talk. And so the corruption in Nigeria, I mean, come on, the guy got votes and then they reported 0 votes, and then the other guy won. But anyway, so he's going to go back there to help with the Adua coin going into Nigeria, which is a whole story into itself. And so there's a bunch of things in the air, and Thanksgiving's coming up. so a little news. We got news, but I don't. President-elect. See, Joe Biden is now the lame duck president. He's still president, but the other guy got elected, so now he's lame duck. They don't really wind up doing anything except ceremonial. And the president-elect is scurrying around making his cabinet choices, and everyone's going, pick me, I'd be a part of your administration, all that. Elon got picked, RFK Jr. got picked already, and someone else got picked. Now he picked the...
She's hiding.
Chief Deputy of Secretary of State or something like that. Some Chief Deputy Secretary. So it's not Secretary of State, it's Chief Deputy Secretary. Anyways, the guy he picked, something Miller, Steve Miller, is going to be probably in charge of the deportation, and he's basically one of the architects of the deportation, the mass deportation of all the illegal immigrants. So, yeah, he's definitely going through with that. You know what I think? Offhand, he said he was going to build a wall, and he got so much cheers and support for build the wall. And he started something. He was going to try to make Mexico pay for it. Didn't happen. It didn't. He said it was built, and it actually wasn't. There's parts of it that were assembled, and then this, there's like miles of open. So it's not a wall. It's like a part of something, and then there's pieces of it around, and money's allocated, and everyone dickers and stuff. But that didn't work. So how is he going to address the big promise of
Can you see?
Not building a wall?
Next to me.
He's going to deport everybody, not everybody, well, all the illegal immigrants.
There's 5.
And he wants to start with those nasty, dirty, criminal ones, because everyone can, how can you say no to criminals being deported? But the criminal ones. And because he said that they're emptying their asylums, their insane asylums, and their prisons, they're emptying them into America. And he won the presidency with stuff like that. I that's not exactly true. That's not true. But hey, well, campaign promises. So he's going to get those nasty criminals, illegals here first. So he says,
okay.
Basically, it's going to be the biggest mass deportation, his words, in history, American history. So he's planning on just deporting as many immigrants as possible. Now, does that mean ones that have the families and the kids born here and all that stuff, families ripped? Who knows? Does it involve the local police having to do that work, or they're going to be all ICE agents? Because, hey, this is like 10 million people or something. It's like a massive amount. And he's like, 1 million a year. So it's going to be just keep on deporting. So, whatever this is, however unfathomably huge that is logistically, he's going to be starting something which is that. And how that manifests is a whole different story. I mean, hey, and even down the line, it might not, I don't think this is going to be successful all at once. It's going to be people being shuffled, and I don't know, what do they just stick them? They temporarily stick people somewhere, they put them on buses, it's going to be mass buses, all this. It's going to be hugely expensive. So, down the line, right, a few years, it's going to be 1 million people a year, 10 million people, I don't know. So he starts this thing, and now, what about people who don't agree with Trump? Do they get sort of put on the list? This happened in Nazi Germany. They rounded out the, quote, ghettos, or the basic urban populations in Germany, of all those Jewish people. First it was just unwanted people, and then Jewish people. It was really targeting Jewish people that it turned into. And then they just put them on the trains to go put in a productive work camp. Kind of like, you will succeed and be productive in the work camp. And they put them on trains and got them out of the cities. Put them on trains and got them out of the cities. So this type of thing is very, very suspicious of
Knees.
Turning into something hugely bad. It's going to be horrible at first, too, because how are you going to have the National Guard called in to do this? ICE agents turned in and local police department. I mean, and they're going to be knocking on doors going, Mama-san gotta go. What?
I'm following you.
But hey, Hawaii's got news too. Not to get worried about. See? Look. Oh, you know what? It's Mongoose Monday. Yeah, Mongoose Monday. And Hawaii's got news. Look, see? Yes. Some type of news here. Yes, there is. Let's see what it is. Can't read it that way. To the Hawaii news. The roadmap for economy. Well, Chamber of Commerce unveiled its 2030 blueprint. Blueprint? It's a roadmap. It's a blueprint. It's a, I don't know. It's something they made in engineering class at UH.
What's your name?
To boost Hawaii's economic competitiveness. So they basically, I think,
I'm eternal.
I'm eternal. They want to try to make stuff other than tourism, so we're not completely on tourism. So here, buy some chocolate. There's coconuts in it. Some activist. Won't go there. The
Rosary beads.
Rosary beads in sports. Warrior basketball? Is it basketball season? Or I thought basketball season was over with. Oh, pick the nose. Strong finish. Hawaii. Okay. The Rainbow Warrior. What? UH football. They won the last game by a smidgen. Yay! Sugar. I saw this game. Detroit game. Detroit won. By a field goal. It was cool. Back in the day, relax. Remember 1984 when you want to relax? Just go out there and kneel down before the great auto monster truck. What is that? It's like a Chevrolet 84. That's something. One of the attractions at Honolulu Motorama. And 12,000 power car goes 8 miles an hour in its lowest gear. 8 miles an hour. It's an 85 Corvette. 85 Corvette on monster wheels. Yeah, that's something you want to have on the road there. Perhaps finger on the pulse. Yeah, political cartoon. January 6th, racism, Trump wins, big lie. All the things that former President-elect Donald Trump did. Throw it all up in the air because it's all basically wiped off the map and thrown off. All that stuff, even January 6th. All that stuff is all over with because the president is immune from crime. So what should we do? What should we do? Oh, well, Trump won't be a dictator. No. Let's do this one. Trump is everything his supporters say he's not. A recent letter writer states Donald Trump said he has never read Project 2025. I don't doubt this, as Trump is a known non-reader, as confirmed by his aides. But Trump is certainly familiar with Project 2025's content and its mastermind, Kevin Roberts, who has traveled with him. J.D. Vance literally wrote the foreword for Roberts' new book. Next, that Kamala Harris was not for growth economy. Compare the current administration to the last. Under Trump, the country lost more than 2.1 million jobs. From January 2021 to June 2024, the country gained over 13.4 million jobs. That's growth. A Marxist? Hardly. The influence from billionaires, Elon Musk and Peter Thiel, are full MAGA. Lastly, the writer calls Harris's support the opposition of democracy. I cannot think of anything more undemocratic than Trump's big lie and his actions, non-actions on January 6, 2021. Michael O'Connor, Aina Haina. Oh, thank you, Michael. I'm not sure if that was Tutu voice there, but thank you, Michael, for talking and adding your letter input. Hanged. No, that was Mike Pence. so, almost.
Flashlight.
What does JD Vance think? You know, they were like going, hang Mike Pence, hang Mike. Hey, JD Vance, man, wanna be on the? Yeah, get my eyeliner. Cat ladies. So, all that stuff Trump did, and it's all just brushed under the rug. And everyone's going, he's different this time, and it's all gonna be great.
Please go.
I think he successfully the narcissist spell. They're different. He love bombed them, and now everyone's thinking he's all okay. I think when stuff starts to go into play and things start to manifest,
It's cold.
and then some of these people are going, what happened? And then we're with Trump for 4 years? Unless they impeach him, but that's going to be impossible because they own the Senate, and the Supreme Court said he's immune to criminal stuff if it's a presidential action. So he's got no check to his balance or imbalance. Anyways, blah blah blah. It's Veterans Day, so happy Veterans Day. Yay! Aloha! It's Monday. Uh-oh.